folks, I don't know who Scott is, but they was really fucking with him back in the day. They're always going like, great, Scott! Who's Scott? Why is he so great? Anyway, folks, we're running the Arbitrator. You know what? We're running Shock Mult Suppression Shield. We have the Braced Vrax Mach 2 Auto Gun. For the talents, we have No Escape, Withering Fire, Up Close, Hammer of Judgment, Shield Plates, Impacts, Arbitrator Armor, Ammo Belt, Concussive, Suppression Protocols, Breaking Descent, Plasteel Plates, the beautiful trifecta, Castigator Stance, Writ of Execution, Blessed Armament. We have Justified Measures, Arbites Revulatum, Judicious Efficiency, Street Smarts, Monstrosity Hunter, March, Priority Endowment, Terminus Warrant with all the Terminus Warrant bits. That's the build. Let's get into a game, shall we? Alrighty, folks, and we're in. And I will say, I'm going to roll away to turn my fan on, so if you hear a noise, that's what's going on. Alright, I'm back. Oh, my wire. Gotta move my wire. So, update on the Makeship potential plushie thing. It's not happening. I got an email from Makeship. They essentially told me to go fuck... Oh, I opened up my Instagram. They essentially told me to go fuck myself. So that's, you know, cool or whatever. Honestly, kind of fucked up. Because their whole... Literally, you go to their website, and they're like, oh, you know, it's a low-risk thing. You know? So I'm like, why not just do it? You literally spouted about how, like, it's not an issue for you. They're like, oh yeah, if it doesn't work out, we only got to return, like, the $2 that were given to us, and if it does work out, then we start making it. It's like, well, goddamn, why not just make the fucking campaign? You don't know how it's gonna go. Fuck you. It's that kind of... Essentially, like, false advertising. They scammed me, basically. With their literally their website says, oh yeah, it's a low risk, you know, we work with creators, so we don't want to put a risk on the creators. I'm like, if it's low risk for both of us, why not just do it? You know? I don't know. It's whatever. That's annoying. Anyway, I finished Void Scarred. Mike Brooks, you son of a gun. So good. I'm not going to spoil anything. I thought I had break the line for some reason. Even though I literally knew I had Castigator Stance. Like, my brain was just like, oh yes, break the line is here somehow. Very good. Mike Brooks, you son of a gun. I need to check what other books Mike Brooks have written, because I'm pretty sure I've read other, I guess listened to other Mike Brook, books that are not like, you know, I'm pretty sure he has some Imperial stuff. So I gotta, because I'm trying to remember other stuff he's done. Unfortunately, my memory's very bad. Yeah, Void Scarred is very good. I think Void Scarred is like... I just want to let you know, my hand is not currently on the mouse. And it was just staying blocking. I don't know if that's my mouse being fucked up. I think that's the game. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, Voice Guard was very good. I highly recommend it, especially if you're an Eldar fan. We'll just pretend that that Scab Bomber was actually the target. What's happening? What else was I gonna say? Is that just smoke, or is there a demon host over there? Ow! I was gonna say, one of these bullets is gonna hit eventually, right? Yeah, Mike Brooks, super good. I love the way he writes Eldar. And also, I'm gonna be 100% real, folks. You might have seen my post about it. That's grade A yaoi in that book. It's like, one, the book is good. You know, it's a good book on its own merit, but holy, I don't know if Mike Brooks wanted to write yaoi, but he did. Ow. Fire bullets in that general direction. Now let me get forward, shall we? What was I gonna say? I'm really tired, by the way. It's like almost 11 o'clock. God, yeah, Void Scarred was really good. Like, I think it's up there with in terms of quality 40K books. Especially, it's like probably one of the best Xenos focused books. I think it's like up there with Infinite and the Divine and all that. And I think it's like up there with the Night Lords books too. Void Scarred is so good. Also, no spoilers, but goddamn, that epilogue was crazy. But you can definitely tell Mike Brooks loves the fucking Eldar. I know he has a Drukhari army. I don't know if he has like an Eldar Corsair army, but the way he wrote the book, I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Or if he did, I mean. I wouldn't be surprised if he did have an Eldar Corsairs army, is what I'm trying to say. There. Clear the air of any confusion. And one thing that's, like, shout out Mike Brooks. I mean, this is going to be like a Mike Brooks glazing hour for a second here. He actually manages, like, write Drukhari, Corsairs, and Craftworlders different. So you can, like, pretty much, like, recognize them even if they weren't described as, like, a Drukhari. He's very, like, kind of fitting style from. Obviously, like, a Craftworld is probably easier to point out than a, like, distinct between a Corsair than, like, a Corsair and a Drukhari, but the way that the Drukhari act. It was so good. Oh yeah, speaking of, Completely unrelated. Shout out Tanner Lindbergh. He did a no-hit run in Darktide, which is crazy. You'll never catch my ass even trying to do that. I'm gonna be real. I like getting shot too much. What can I say? Anyway, I love Mike Brooks. Great author. I will glaze him to eternity. Give Lilith Hesbrax like 6 more girlfriends, and then maybe you'll make those like 9-inch charges, buddy. I want to see him write a custodian novel. Like male or female, you know. I think he could, I think it'd be interesting to see how he writes custodians compared to obviously the Eldar, which they're, you know, similar in some ways. They're both very long-lived. Some of them are like dull as a board. Some of them have a wealth of personality to them. Did I not see a skull there? Am I crazy? I thought I saw a heretic skull. I don't know where this guy is. Just heal up real quick. Yeah, I think Mike Brooks could do a Killer Custodes book. Or a Votann book. My dog is going for that sniper. There is a captain around here somewhere. No clue where he is. Son. My bullets will hit the sniper eventually. There we are. Look, if you keep throwing bullets in the general direction of the sniper, you're bound to hit eventually. That's just the law that works. That's as is dictated by Gork and more. Can I hit this guy through the floor yet? I think I am. Saw a hit marker there. It might have been my dog though, thinking about it. Waiter, waiter, more rations. Oh my goodness, that yawn almost killed me. I'm over here now. Ow. There we are. You know, one thing I do wonder about, speaking of Mike Brooks, I wonder if this is about, like, all the authors, because a lot of the authors are returning authors. Obviously, Dan Abnett, Aaron Dembski-Bound, Mike Brooks, they've all written a bunch of stuff. Guy Haley, voiced by John Banks. And their voice actors too. John Banks, Emma Gregory, I will forget the rest of their names. But like John Banks especially, he's from everywhere. But I guess this mostly applies to maybe the books or the authors. I wonder if GW is like, hey, Mikey baby, I need you to write me a vote or an Eldar book, or is it like more like, oh, what the, from all the way back there? That's crazy work. Or do you think it's more like Mike writes up a draft and comes to GW like, hey, I'd like to publish this Eldar book, and they look at it and they're like, yeah, sure, man. There's a grenade right there. Beautiful. I do, part of me, you know, and I can thank Mike Brooks to this, part of me does want to make an Eldar army. I've kind of dabbled with the idea of an Eldar army, but I think my well, these don't count as Xenos, do they? Votan. I think my next army is going to be Votan. Excuse you. Save me. Well, I don't think Votan count as a Xenos army. If I were to do a Xenos army, well, I guess it'd probably be Eldar. I don't know. I'm not. If I did Tau, it would all be like battle suits and railguns, which I guess is just a Tau list. Heyo. I don't think I would do Drukhari, because I wouldn't do Drukhari on the same basis of why I wouldn't do Tyranids, because putting together Tyranids hurt my fingers. Too pointy. You know? Like, too pointy, too sharp, too fragile. Also, some of those models are really old. I'd probably do like a Craft World Ulthway list because I'm a Night Lord's freak. Yo, I was thinking about it. This build is just Doom like original Doom Simulator, that kind of like shooter game, you know? I don't know what those are called. Like Doom shooters. Do they have like a name? Like how there's like Souls-like and Friend Slot, Doom Slot. God, what would be my first Xenos? It'd probably be Eldar. If I did Tau, it would be battle suits. Unless we're counting Votan as Xenos. I don't really, because they are still human, sort of. They're just not Imperial, you know? I guess, like, if I were to say, oh, my first non-Imperial army would probably be Votan, right? I don't think it would do Orcs. Orcs are... I don't know, Orcs are a lot. I think Orcs are cool. I don't think Orcs are my vibe. So it'd probably just end up being Eldar, Craftworld, Eldar, Ulthway, Howling Banshees. You know how it goes. Jane Czar. Yo, I saw... It's still crazy to me that Primaris have been out for 10 years. Whenever I say that, I just crumble in the dust. still crazy that people are still trying to like get GW to stop printing Primaris and go back to Firstborn. Buddy, the war's over. It's 60 years later, Mr. Japanese soldier. But also, like, I saw one on a Dawn of War 4 post where it was like, you know, on the battlefield there's millions of like, you know, there's an infinite amount of cinematic moments or whatever, and it was a zoom in of 2 dreadnoughts fighting a horde of orcs, and it looked very cool. And there's a guy in the comments being like, ugh, the Primaris dreadnoughts don't even look like dreadnoughts. Huh? They're laundry machines on legs. I think they look better than the Firstborn dreadnoughts. Now, that being said, if Firstborn dreadnoughts maybe got an updated model following more, you know, closer to the size and maybe like quality, you could maybe say that all Firstborn dreadnoughts look. But I think Firstborn, I think you can maybe make the argument for the Redemptor, but saying like the Brutalis is too sci-fi. The Brutalis is great. It's a walking laundry machine made of guns. Or the Ballistus. I mean, I said Brutalis. I also love the Brutalis. I'm actually gonna get a Brutalis. That's the last dreadnought I'm missing for my army, so I need to get that. I could even maybe get it tomorrow. Just say fuck it, drive out to. Oh no, I gotta take my car to the shop. I should not drive it. At one point, I should. Maybe Tuesday I can do it. I just drive out to my Warhammer store and buy a Brutalis dreadnought. Brutalis dreadnought. Well, oh, we're good. I love me some dreadnoughts. Although I do think there are some dreadnoughts that should be have updated, but like I don't think Bjorn the Fell-Handed should get turned into a Redemptor dreadnought. I think Bjorn the Fell-Handed should stay a Firstborn dreadnought like that, in that classic style, and just update his model. Although I think his model's like passable for sure. But like they should also bring back the Librarian dreadnoughts for the Blood Angels and stuff, and the Chaplain dreadnought. Bring that stuff back. You can make those Redemptors, or you know, I guess that's a Redemptor pattern, huh? Like just imagine a Chaplain Brutalis dreadnought. That'd be sick. Also, I might have said Blood Angel Dreadnoughts earlier when I was talking about Dawn of War 4. I meant Blood Ravens, obviously. Blood Raven fans are like, this is really from Bright, folks. I'm really sorry. I feel like Blood Raven fans are always even good. Because, like, Blood Ravens, the benefit of the Blood Ravens is that you can really run them as any army and just say they stole the chapter relics. Like, I could easily probably run, like, obviously you probably wouldn't be able to run like Azrael or Dante in your Blood Ravens army, but like you could just say, yeah, I'm running, you just probably have no characters. I guess like you would, well, you know, and like, I guess actually you could just like Kit Bash, Azrael, and Dante or whatever to be Blood Ravens, like character models, and just use their, and you could just be like, oh, we stole the chapter relics of the Dark Angels, or we stole the chapter relics of the Blangles. Or you can just run them as Space Marines. So like Blood Ravens kind of like have it good, no? That's really unfortunate. the bloom is crazy.
Who needs ammunition?
Well, sniper.
God, I will say I'm not like a Blood Ravens fan, you know. I couldn't get into Dawn of War. I tried streaming it, but I literally fell asleep during the stream, so it was definitely not for me. I'm just not RTS brain. But shout out to the players that are. I do love the Blood Ravens color palette though. That red with the white, very clean. Also one of my favorite color palettes in all of 40K is easily pre-Heresy World Eaters. That white and blue goes hard. That's why, like, if I were to ever do a World Eaters army, I would paint them pre-Heresy colors, but like make it so like they're slathered in blood and like dripping with blood, so their armor almost looks red. Like I would make some, I think they have red oils, but like I would make a very thin red oil, like almost like, you know, what, very like thin red paint, using that like they have a paint thinner that's like to make any paint into like an oil. So I would probably do that with like a deep, like probably corn red paint, because obviously that's, you know, but like probably Blood Angels or Mephiston red, that's a bit more, you know, and just have it so like it's like Nuln Oil, so it's like their armor stained to be red instead of it being painted as red.
For one time, people leave you alone, or so I thought.
I'm okay. Your flesh. Ammo's right.
Action redacted target confirmed. Go to work.
There is no escape from the left.
Die. Hey, oy vey. That's a lot of everything. Where the hell did these guys come from? So well, we won anyway. We won, we won. I've been pinged on Discord. Okay, nothing of value. Alright. Picking that man's pockets. Found a half-chewed thing of gum that he put back in the damn thing. I got so much motherfucking money on my motherfucking mind. If you made this far in the video, thank you for watching, folks. If like and subscribe or don't, I'm not your mother, but you better brush your teeth and have a good one. Bye-bye.